My name is Damon Franklin, and for my directed practice one, I had the opportunity to be on site at the Wilmington PAL. Now, the PAL is a 501c3, which is a nonprofit organization. If you were to look on its website, it says that it's building brighter futures by giving our youth a safe haven to go after school and channel their energies in a positive direction to promote self esteem, good life choices, and healthy lifestyles. Now, with the COVID-19 pandemic, the PAL has gone from providing just childcare and after school programs to a place where the children can do their remote learning and have support and with the technical issues that may arise, and also to be supervised by staff, because a lot of the communities that these children live in, they wouldn't have that at home. So that's a new way in which the PAL has supported the community and also helps with its mission of educational support. The PAL also offers recreation. It has athletic leagues. They have an open gym where the kids can play basketball or throw a football around. They've had football practices for teams when it's raining and they can't go outside. The younger kids can also play kickball and do things like that. They also have recreation where they can play board games or watch TV shows that they may not be able to watch at home. And they also play video games in the computer lab. They have that opportunity. And again, a lot of these children may or may not be able to do these things in a safe environment or at all at home, because some of these children are what would be called high risk, single parents, lower income, things such as that. So what I did at the PAL was I worked with the Lifesavers program, and the Lifesavers program, it encompasses so many things: drug and alcohol awareness, tobacco prevention. It talks about nutritional values, the cultural enrichment. You can do arts and crafts. They have baking on Mondays. They bring awareness to issues such as sexual abuse, healthy relationships, bullying prevention, suicide prevention. There's mentoring, guidance, and counseling. So the Lifesavers does a lot of things. And I also had the experience of running some groups. My favorite were the groups that I ran on drug and alcohol awareness, as well as promoting healthy ways of resolving conflicts. And I learned I'm nothing more than an overgrown third grader. Seriously. Um, for my paper, I chose to look at the social policy aspect, which the PAL essentially is. It's all about educational support and prevention. And I mean, it supports the community, and it also allows children to develop a positive relationship with law enforcement, which can be difficult given the times we live in, as well as coupled with the communities that some of these kids come from. They may not have the most positive relationship with law enforcement because of their experience or the experience of those who have raised them or around them. Um, so that to me is very important. And one of the most rewarding things that happened for me at the PAL, besides working with children and learning that I'm not intimidated by working with children, and I wouldn't say I didn't like them. I just thought that there'd be easier populations for me to work with, and I learned that I really enjoy it, and it's very rewarding. So many years ago, I had met a Detective Smallwood. Um, it was unrelated to anything I had done. I affiliated with recovery houses, and he was a detective that was assigned to this particular case. And in the process of having met with him and going to court, and it can be a long drawn out process. I began to talk to him and see him as a human being. Not that I was anti-police or anything, but sometimes we see police in a negative light. And he had told me that he got involved in the police academy after he came back from Europe, and that he played professional basketball there. And when I ran into him at the PAL and we were talking, he told me that he played his first organized basketball at a community center, much like a PAL. And it made me realize that every kid in there has that opportunity. Something they're doing at that PAL may contribute to a brighter future. And that's essentially the mission of the PAL. So I really think that the PAL is succeeding. Anytime you can keep kids off the street and give them a chance that they may not have without the organization that's serving that community is a victory. Thank you.